All right, get that on camera, Dash. Is he? Video say, what are we doing today? Where are we fishing?
Today we're fishing at a different lake, I think. But yeah.
At the Somas River.
The Somas River, and we're doing it right in Port Alberni, and this is my dad fishing. And we've caught one fish. Nice big fish there. I think that's a coho. Matt over there. And yeah. And me. And it's a pretty nice fishing spot here. Sometimes I have to take my dad's advice. But yeah. Because he's Jesse from BC Fishing Journal.
I'm so blind right now.
Hey, Asher, can you? Asher. Enough. Good size enough. I don't have the line to horse this guy, so.
Oh, just play him out?
Yeah. You can help tail it too. Got a net?
I do not. Nice, Jesse. Dude, beauty fish.
All right, Caleb's on a fish here. Nice and easy. It's like a Chinook.
Playing hard though.
Yeah, he's doing right. Oh, here it comes right here already. It can't be done. It'll go again for sure. Oh, there it goes. Oh, nice. I saw the white belly. That's a good sign. Let's see what this thing is. Oh, is that a nice coho? That's a nice, whatever that is, that's nice. Oh, clean fish. Oh, it's a little jack. Oh no, it's a good, nice little Chinook. Yeah.
There we go,
dude. Let's see this, buddy. That's a nice clean one. Those are good eaters, man. That's a perfect eater. Like that size is like probably the best eating fish. Look at that, I love that sound. That's nice. Look at that, that's a happy man.
Yeah.
Turn the tail a little bit closer there. Yeah, there we go. Beauty.
There you go.
Gorgeous.
Awesome.
That's awesome, man. Oh yeah. Caleb on the Chinook. Got Matt on the camera here.
My dad's gonna catch a fish. BC, Jesse, gonna catch a fish.
Hey, he's got one.
Okay, I'll get out of your way. Elliot, this is a big one.
Yeah, this is bigger than the last one there, man.
Crazy. Rolling around. Remember, we gotta make sure we hit him close. Do you want your sunglasses on? Okay, you good without it? Nice.
Nice fish, Jesse. Right in the yapper. All right.
Maybe about the same size. A little pressure though. Definitely a little pressure. Alright.
You want me to catch one more?
Yes.
Okay, I'll go try.
Alright. Bigger hook held in. Oh, he swallowed that one. That heavier line really held up. He swallowed that. I'm glad I upgraded my...
You used row.
Huh?
You used heavier line and row, and it's still...
Well, I went 15, up 15 from 12.
Yeah.
I don't know. He may have broken 12, maybe.
Hi. Hey, look at me. You doing some fishing? You're gonna catch 1 billion fish?
Yeah.
And you're gonna get a lot of fish, right? Let's see if he catches one. Did you get one?
No.
Okay.
Hey, it's Jesse here, BC Fishing Journal. We are here on the Somas River with some buddies and my son, my oldest son. We got some fish already. We got some Chinook down on the board here. All right, here's the setup here. So we've got a, I don't know if you can see this. So we've got a little float. We've got our weights as we do on our main line. Little connecting dual lock. And this is a swivel to 15-pound fluorocarbon line. And then on the fluorocarbon, I like to have a little split shot or two in order to get my bait down. And this is just a single, this is a number 1 hook or number 2. I've been using number 1 and 2 octopus. And it's got a, oops, let's see if you can see this here. It's got a little egg loop. So you put the row on there and then use the egg loop to cinch it on, cinch the bait on like that. So there's a row that we're using. So, and that's it. Here's my son and I. We had a good little morning. We got our Chinook limit.
And we're going back and we had to leave at like 5 a.m.
Oh, I got that. Yeah, we got up early, but it was worth it.
And we're gonna have pancakes and eggs and bacon.
Now we're off to get breakfast. Yeah, let's go get some breakfast. All right. All right, here's the first one. It's a bit colored up. 15 pounds we weighed it. Lots of roe in that one, but it's colored up. But look at the red meat in that. So beautiful. So I'm gonna just finish taking care of these fish. The next one I'm really excited to see because it was clean. Yeah, this one weighed at 15 pounds. It actually looks bigger than 15 to me, but I'm also, look at that slab. Look at that slab. That's a lot of meat. It's quality, good quality red meat there. So first things first, I'm just gonna go into the vent here and get some roe. I think this is another doe. Gentle. All right, so there's our roe. Nice intact.
Oh wow.
Beautiful. I like to keep as much of the skein. You want the skein on there too. That's really important. It keeps it all. And then I press out the blood when before I cure it. It's good to get the blood out there. It makes for better roe.
Okay.
Just keep riding that backbone.
And then pointed down, or down.
Yeah.
So you want to,
This should be a good slab. Yeah, it's a good slab. You can see it's a little darker red.
Right.
See the meat's a little nicer.
Yeah. Firmer.
Yeah, definitely more firmer. Yeah. This would be good for smoking. I mean, you could still do that on a cedar plank; it'd be delicious. But I'd probably smoke this. Okay, we are back at home and we are just finishing the processing of these fish. This is actually a couple days later. We filleted them in my friend's house there in Port Alberni, and now I'm just chopping them up into little pieces here to get ready for the brine. So here are 3 big empty containers. So I'm just doing one of the fish from the river. This was the first fish I caught that was a little darker. And this is a different brine than I've ever used before. So it's kind of it's a lot of the same. It's going to be the brown sugar, salt again, but I got some teriyaki, some garlic, some Worcestershire, and I'm going to do a little less smoke on this one. And so we're going to see how this turns out. All right. Just apply a little bit of that. Just a little. Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire is like a secret ingredient of like all brines, I swear. It's like the best. All right, bring on the salt. This is gonna suck out the moisture out of the fish. All right. I use kosher salt in all my brines. So pretty heavily. All right, put a little garlic salt, or because garlic salt is awesome. So right now, as you can see, everything that we're putting on is pretty salty, savory flavors, right? Now, which is great. And then, now we add the sweet stuff. So this is your Demerara, which is a brown sugar, dark brown. So we're just going to coat the fish because we're going to brine this for 2 days. We'll be turning it at least once every 12 hours. You watching, Dad? What do you think of that? Look good? Okay, it is 12 hours later, so I'm just going to show you what our brine, our dry brine, has now probably become a liquid brine. And this is where all those things we mixed in, it's all going to be part of the liquid now. So I'm just going to turn the skin side up now. Before it was skin side down, I'm going to turn it up and I'm going to mix the brine around, and we're just going to keep doing the same thing every 12 hours. But I'll give you a little preview of what it looks like here. All right, let's have a look here. What's in my fridge? All right, so here's just grab the top one here. So I got both of those. I'll grab this one. So now I'm just going to turn these over real quickly. I do have a couple videos on smoked salmon, smoked chum, smoked pinks. This is my first one on smoked Chinook. Flesh is down, the skin is side up now. So now that's just going to sit for another 12 hours. And I'm just going to keep turning these every 12 hours for 2 days. Basically, that's the plan. All right, here we go. We've had these in for almost 2 days. And we've been flipping them. All right, let's put these down here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull them out. I'm just going to give them a little water bath. And then I'm going to put them on a little plate here. And I'm going to just dry it. So it's just going to dry. You can put a fan on it if you want to speed up the process, or you can let it just sit there for, I don't know, an hour, a couple hours. It doesn't really matter here. It's just going to create a little pellicose on the little tactile skin side, so it's a little tactile. All right, we got the big chief out here. As you can see, we've got it turned on. We don't have any smoke on there yet. We're just going to heat up. We're just heating up the element. And this is still drying. It's pretty dry. We got a good little pellicose there. Should be pretty good. And these are pretty thick chunks, so I don't mind if they're sitting on some heat for a while. And this one I'm going to use a little less. Usually I do 2 pots of smoke. This one I'm just going to do one, and that's it. And we'll see how that goes. Okay, we've added the wood chips. You can see that. Oh, pan is getting hot. Should see some smoke coming out of here. We're going to smoke this for, usually a pan is about 45 minutes to an hour once it starts smoking. And that's all the smoking I'm going to do on this one. That's it. And then I'm just going to let it heat up. Just run it at this. I think the Big Chief typically runs at about 165 degrees Fahrenheit, if you want to know that. And I'll run that for probably at least 4 to 8 hours, again, depending on the temperature. It's really based on outside temperature. So, okay, it is 8 o'clock at night here, so the sun has gone down, and these are looking pretty good. That looks good to me. Oh yeah, oh yeah, absolutely beautiful. Okay, so last night around 10 o'clock I pulled the fish off. It was a little dark, so I don't know how well you'll see the video. I think I got a little bit of light there, but we pulled it off. I threw them into the fish into some Ziploc bags. It's in the fridge now, so now the final test. What is the best one? They're both the same. The only difference is one of the fish I put maple syrup on, and I'll tell you which one I like best. So let's just take a look at it. So in this smoke, I only did it for 5 hours, and I did just one pot or one pan of wood chips. I didn't do 2, which I typically do, which I'm finding is a little bit too much smoke. So I kind of like it. It's a little more tender and a little less smoky. It's just too strong of a flavor. That smoke is just too much. So there you go. You can see the fish it's like very nicely cooked. This one's a little bit more, some of the thicker pieces are a little more softer meat. It's not that jerky-ish type of thing. The smaller ones, if you want more of a jerky one, you have to cook it longer or cut smaller pieces, but this is delicious. That's so good. See, I can eat a lot of this. This is perfect. Beautiful. Yeah. Hope the lighting's any good there. It's just gorgeous. And actually, this brine turned out really nice. It's not too bad. Like, it's, of all the stuff I put in there, I'm kind of surprised it doesn't have more of a kick. And it's kind of mild. Honestly, it's mild. This is fantastic. I'm really a fan of that. It's nice. Okay. This one is the same, but just a little more maple syrup on the top. I don't think it did anything. Tastes the same. Well, it was a fun trip with Asher. We got some excellent Chinook at the Somas River, and it was a great time. This is great quality fish. This is a really nice way to do your Chinook if you want to, especially if some of the fish is not completely, it's not like dime bright. It's a little colored up. I think the smoking is the best way to, to do that if you don't want to barbecue it. So this recipe turned out really well. I would definitely recommend it. It's kind of fun, right? You can kind of play around with different ingredients. Threw in a bunch there, like the garlic, the teriyaki, the Worcestershire, all that stuff. Throw in a bunch. Whatever your favorite ingredients are, just toss them in. The fish is pretty forgiving, and it's just kind of a fun thing to do. So anyway, I hope you like this video. Thanks for all the support, guys, this year. Thanks for all the thumbs up, all the comments, many new subscriptions. Welcome. And yeah, I'm just blessed, very blessed. And yeah, I'm thankful for this and appreciate you guys. And as always, see you in the next one. Oh. This one had more maple syrup on that one. Okay, so a little bit more.